Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a review on a new intake that I have going on one of the vehicles I own called Mayweather, which is my 2000 Chevrolet Camaro. But exclusively this video is going to be about the Fitech short ram fabricated or sheet metal intake for LS engines, cathedral port. If you're interested in this intake, I'm going to give you a full rundown of what I think of it. Give you a few walk arounds of it. If you're looking to purchase this, the part number is 70064. This is just the intake. They do sell complete kits that come with the ECU for the LSX setup, the whole top end kit. I just opted to get the intake because that's all I needed. Alright, so let's get to it. So, looking at it first, it's a very sleek, very subtle intake manifold. It's a short runner, and it will fit under F body cowl. That's one reason I went with this intake. Welds look really well on it. If you're running this on the LS1 setup, you are going to have to buy a new throttle body. This converts it over to the 4-bolt throttle body. That's 102mm inlet. You also would have to go to short style injectors, like LS3 style injectors. I'm good there because I already are running not LS3, but actually flex fuel injectors, which are already short. So I was actually running adapters on my old LS6 intake, so I don't have to run adapters on this one. I can just put them right onto the fuel rails and go. Move to the back. Your map location still stays in the back, but it's not a pop-in like your LS1 or LS6 intakes. It's a bolt-in, so you have to go to the LS3 style. And they supply them nut or bolt, whatever you want to call it. Pop that plug out, goes right in there. And you guys are probably wondering, well, hey, what about all my vacuum accessories? Where I don't see any ports. I don't see any ports. Well, if we flip this bad boy up, it puts all your ports at the bottom. They give you 4 ports, which is actually listed in the description when you buy it. But also one they don't list is this side port. And I didn't see that until I got it. And they actually don't give you a plug off for that one. So you will have to buy fitting for that one or run an accessory off of it or whatever. Alright, let's move to the chambers. We are cathedral port. And it uses the O-rings, which is cool. So you don't have to call back Fitech to get the O-rings for this. You could use stock style O-rings and put in this bad boy, which is nice. Mating surface seems to be pretty smooth, pretty good. Good transitions inside here, especially from the injector ports. Alright, let's look down inside of it. So if you guys can see, which you can, should see pretty good, these runners are 5.5 inch runners, which consider it short. If I'm not mistaken, the long ones are like 7-inch runners, and they have a hard time fitting under the F body cowl. You have to cut and modify. I've actually seen pictures of this one, non-modified F body cowl, fits right in there. And as you can see, they actually incorporate velocity stacks inside this intake, which is pretty cool. Just speeds the air up. Craftsmanship looks pretty good. I know everybody's wondering, hey, cool, that's the LSX logo on top of that. That doesn't come with it. I actually added that to it. It's a jewel. You can order them off eBay. I actually ordered all this stuff off eBay. I'm an eBay fanatic, so that's what I do. I search eBay. This product is made by Fitech, EFI. And like I said, the part number is 70064. So, earlier in the video, I was saying, hey, you know, you got to change your throttle body. You can't run a 3-bolt throttle body because this is a 4-bolt. And that is true. It is a 4-bolt 102. So, we opted to go ahead and purchase standard eBay knockoff throttle body, billet throttle body. Got the IET and TPS already incorporated in it. Very nice, actually. Did my research on these. They seem to work very well for the money. Can't really beat it. Yes, I could have went with a War or Nick Williams or Fast, but I like going fast with less. So I can make most things work. If I have to modify it a little bit, I'm fine with that. I'm a pretty decent machinist when it comes to grinding down certain things because they may be off a little bit, but because they're cheaper, that's why they're priced at where we're at. But yeah, we're gonna go with this 92mm throttle body. Yes, I did say this is a 102. Yes, you can run a 102 on it. The reason I opted to go 92 is because I'm going to end up having to switch over my nitrous system. So I opted to go with this Nitrous Express kit. NOS kit 13436. This is actually a slim design, so you don't have to worry about stretching your throttle cable out really far from your throttle body. That runs into some of those instances. Comes with the jetting, bolts. Got a pretty good deal on this. It was actually about $50 cheaper than a new one. And this is new, by the way. What this is I bought it off eBay. It was an open package. The package was actually like cut open with like a box cutter by accident. So they marked it down $50. I bought it. You got to get the deals, guys. You got to get the deals because you can spend the money elsewhere in the cars. So we picked that up. If you plan on running this intake, you do have to purchase the throttle cable bracket. You can't modify one up. Done thought about it, done mocked it out. It will not work. You can't use your stock one. You don't have anywhere to mount it. So Fitech actually sells this. Part number 70063 LS throttle cable bracket. I'm going to open this up. And what this does is it gives you, of course, a gasket inside. But it gives you a bracket that actually bolts up with the throttle body and then converts it back to your stock style. So you can actually still run your kick down or in this instance it wouldn't be a kick down, but it would be your cruise control and your throttle body. Same way as you can stock. And then it would just mount up to right here. You can adjust it as you see the notches to adjust. So you do have to buy that part, guys. Like I said, that's part number 70063. And most of you guys are probably wondering, well, what are you going to do about fuel rails? You got to buy fuel rails. No, they come with this intake. They send you a very nice set of billet fuel rails, crossovers. There's 6AN. I'm going to pull one out here for you. Fitech EFI comes with, like I said, your crossover tube, your 2 rails, braided hose for your crossover, and stainless steel hardware. So also, you're putting stainless steel and aluminum. Also, make sure you guys use anti-seize when you're doing that. If you've never had that instance, they like to stick together. So now, I believe this part number for this, if you just want to buy just the billet fuel rails for some other intake that you have, that part number is 70050-2. And I guess it's 2 because of the 2 fuel rails. But that's pretty much it, guys. This kit is going on Mayweather. I had some lifter failure with that car at the very end of the season. Funny part is the car ran its best ET ever on motor. And the lifters were literally about to fall to pieces. So we got that fixed. We did tear up a camshaft. So we're going to, have actually already put a new camshaft in it. We did go bigger. So we're going to have the car retuned, of course, so opted to go with a different style intake. Was running the LS6 intake on it. Great, super intake. Don't knock it for nothing, but I just wanted to try something different. So we're gonna try this sheet metal fabricated short ram, and we're gonna see what we got. So we're gonna get this on the car. Give you a review probably the first start up on that. It's probably gonna be a little rough because, like I said, we went bigger cam, we're changing intake, changing a lot of top end stuff. We're gonna still use the same head, but we're gonna get over to Powerhouse when we can get in there. We're gonna call Lance Abbott at Powerhouse, and get in there, get on the dyno, get this thing re-dynoed back in, and we're gonna try to hit some street car shootouts this year. If you're in Eastern Carolina or the Tidewater area of Virginia, or even the upper part of South Carolina, guys, give Powerhouse a shout. Powerhouse Performance in Grifton, North Carolina, right outside of Greenville, North Carolina. That's what most people know is Greenville, North Carolina. It's about 10-15 minutes outside of Greenville. Pound for pound, and this is just me talking, I think he is probably one of the most decent tuners for applications of this sort. Still streetable. We're talking about low 7, low 6-second cars. Still, you can drive them every day. I think he's pound for pound, he's probably about the best tuner. That's just me talking. Take it for a grain of salt. Only thing I can do is tell you, go there. Great staff, great tuner. He will talk to you endlessly about your setup, tell you how to improve. He doesn't hold back on you, and try to get you to come back and then unleash power that was already there. I know a lot of tuners do that. He doesn't. Not saying all do. I just know a few that do. But pound for pound, great guy. Powerhouse Performance, guys. I can't speak them enough. But yeah, that's a review of this intake, guys. As soon as we get it on, we're right here at our Christmas break. I really haven't had time to get this on because I've been working so much, but we're finally getting on Christmas break, so we might get this on Christmas break and get your first startup and impressions, and then we're going to hit the dyno with this. Peace out, guys. Always keep God first. We'll see you next time.